he sought revenge on all the Voltec representatives and snuck up and murdered them more gruesomely than the last, leaving not even their teeth left behind to identify the body.
Hello, sir.
What is going on,
Hi,
everybody?
General.
The General and Minutemen back today, and
Hi, how
here
are you?
I am
Hey,
just
yeah?
starting off the
Huh?
settlement video with my Minutemen crew walking
Yes,
through
hi.
and patrolling,
Yes?
keeping an eye on our settlers, which is what we like to see. They're always out here patrolling, making the Commonwealth better. Even when me and Preston are on duty, there's still a group of them. Look at them, just a bunch of good old lads, just a bunch of good old boys out here patrolling the woods, keeping an eye on things, making sure that there's good men out there stopping evil men, making sure good outdoes evil. The light side of the force is beating the dark side of the force. You know the drill. I just wanted a nice little show off the Minutemen roll at the beginning of the video. Is a nice little touch. But I digress. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's the General of the Minutemen here, back today, and I've got another spooky episode for you lined up. Today's episode is going to be featured around the infamous Somerville place, but in our world, it's a lot more sinister than normal. So, coming into things, if you saw the last episode, we rescued a settler that was being held by ransom by the gunners in the GNN Plaza from this settlement, and after rescuing him with the help of our lovely pumpkin-headed Preston Garvey right here, we were able to have access to the settlement, and they allied with the Minutemen, giving us the option to protect them and use their base and settlement as our own. So, that being said, the Minutemen have taken the settlement over, and we have converted it into an ammunitions dump for the Minutemen militia, as it is the, I believe, most southern settlement in the entire game, I believe. So, it's very important for the Minutemen to use this as not just a ammunitions dump, but as a strategic outpost, so they can monitor the surrounding areas, and anything that happens in the glowing sea is very close to the edge of it. However, there's another reason that the Minutemen are so fond of this settlement, and that is because of the tragic rumors and lore behind it that keep people away. So, it's spooky season here in the Commonwealth, and in that celebratory fashion, we have decided to wear our great pumpkin power armor suit that is all orange, and we have our pumpkin mask underneath it so we can trick or treat. Now, back to the settlement. Somerville was a lovely, not lovely, but it was a decent, farm area. And before the bombs dropped and the Great War started, as you can see on the map, Voltec wanted to set up a vault here. They thought this was a prime location for a vault. So, they finessed the farmer that happened to own this area, old McDonald John, and they finessed him into trading his land into what he thought was better land, but really they ripped him off and just planned to use this to build the vault. However, he didn't like that. Whenever he found out he had been, duped per se, he decided to do something about it. So, in a fit of rage, he came back to his farm, this area, and he attacked the Voltec representatives aggressively. Not the best move, but, what can you do? You're angry. And in doing so, provoked them. Now, there was two of them, one of him, so of course, this didn't bode well in his favor. And it ended up with him having his body eaten unconsciously and dumped right here at the edge of his property and somewhere in the swamp. Just left there. Voltec doesn't really care about cleaning up their messes. Just kind of shove it off someone else. And he was just kind of left there. Wasn't put to rest properly or anything. So, he was consumed by the swamp. Well, sometime later, when they were setting up the construction here for the vault, he came back somehow. And apparently, this deer is going to mess up this video. And apparently, he killed one of the Voltep representatives, and he killed the entire construction crew. And he scared them so much. Okay. Uh, I don't know what is going on right now. But anyway, he scared them all so much that Voltec actually gave up this property, and they actually moved over here to Volt 95 is, and they decided to build a vault over there on this area because it was still in the general area location, but it wasn't exactly on this property that seemed to be cursed by this dead swamp dude. Well, that's fine. That was before the war. Now, after the war, or after the bombs dropped and everything, a group of people somehow must have heard the tales of old John, whatever his name was, the old swamp man. And they came here and they tried to, resurrect him, and they did some rituals, they sacrificed some settlers, and they did some seances here. And in doing so, they may or may not have awoken his spirit again. And it is said, the legend goes, that anybody who inhabits this land is cursed and will meet the swamp man's fate by his hand. And that's a very, very, very true story that the Minutemen and everyone else in the Commonwealth, even raiders, gunners, Institute alike, they all respect it and they stay clear of this area. Now, that is a great story and a great cover for the Minutemen to use this as a secret ammunitions dump. However, that is not just lore. It is not some tall tale. It is not a legend. It is 100% true. And here is his grave, right here, marked at the old oak tree in front of his house, where he was said to have died underneath. And he was buried right there. As you can see, there's still remnants of the seances that they performed after his death. There's a swing and everything, just the way it was in part of his house. It's not fake, it's all true. So that's why here at Somerville Place, the Minutemen honor the seances and the death and all the lore and history that happened here. And that's why we celebrate Halloween so much here. It's to pay respects to the dead and the cursed in the land, so we don't have the same fate happen to us and the swamp man stays away. That being said, let's start this settlement tour off right. We'll get back into all the lore crazy stuff to begin with, but alright. Starting off our lovely settlement tour, we get meted at the entrance by this lovely candlelit path, as you can see, and some jack-o'-lanterns. It really gives off the eerie, spooky vibes of the settlement. We have a barn here on the left side of the road. It's decked out in all sorts of spooky gear. It has a pylon on top so we can get that power, y'all, you know? This is a bougie settlement. A nice little porch on this bad boy that goes the whole way around. It's pretty sick, if I do say so myself. We got some celebratory balloons. Got some ghosty boys, some boo boys up there. A little pumpkin boy, some lightings. You know, the mix, full 9, going inside the old barn. We have some storage shelves here. We have a chem station for all our chem addicts and drug-loving fiends. We have a power armor station for our Minutemen to build and work on their power armor, because, you know, whether this is a huge castle fortification base or not, it is still crucial that Minutemen have access to power armor stations and be able to work and upgrade their equipment and stuff wherever they're at, even if it's just a small ammunitions outpost like this is. More storage shelving here. Nothing too crazy. A scavenging station so we can get some supplies and put a settler to use there. A little door action there, some more balloons. Over here we have a nice view of the swamp where old John McDonald was murdered. We got a settler wandering over there. I'm not sure what they're doing. They might be trick-or-treating for some goodies. I guess. Alright. Anyway, not sure what they're doing. Alright, so coming outside of the barn, we got some more boo boys up there, some pumpkin lights. We have our first artillery set up here with some nice spooky ambient lighting, some skulls, and we got our Minutemen boy up there. Nothing crazy here. It looks like down here we have some sort of bar set up. I'm not sure where the owner of the bar is right now. Must be on break or something. Maybe that's them right there. I'm not really sure. They're down here chilling. Need to set up a better spot for that bar, though, honestly. Coming back up, we had the infamous tree where John MacDonald was buried underneath, and the seances were done, and rituals were done, and he comes back and murders anybody on the land. So that's pretty sick. We got his swing from his childhood, or whatever. Down here, there's not much. It's pretty much the end of the settlement down in this corner. There's where he was murdered and stuff. We want to pay our respects and stay away from that. So we have a nice little campfire that organically comes here. We have a little guard post to meet us at the entrance of the settlement, kind of. And we have the settler decided to dress up as a baseball player, it seems, this Halloween. It's trick or treat. He's a baseball player. Must be friends with Mo from Diamond City. Got a Minuteman over there. So coming to the house, the main point of the settlement. You can't scrap this, but that's okay. It's not, like, too bad. We have our Minutemen faction flag here to let the world know that Minutemen do protect this settlement, and it is under our protection. And stay clear unless you're going to trade with us. Got a machine gun turret up there protecting our boys. A little spooky ooky tree. We got some pumpkin boys. We got a little cauldron where apparently you fatties decided to take more than one piece of candy, which is not allowed. You guys know the rules. Take one and leave the rest. Gosh, candy doesn't grow on trees, guys. Look at these little goblins running around without their costumes on.
Hello.
That's called slavery, son. You can't have that.
You know what I call a good day?
Oh, someone's teach these kids some morals. This, she's a Nazi Germany gas mask soldier, I guess. I'm not sure. This guy's the Headless Horseman. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. There's no candy. Got a spider web. We got our spooky little trick-or-treating chairs for people to sit out here and enjoy the kids coming over to eat candy. Entering inside, we have a spooky, Somerville Seance Halloween party unfolding. Lots of decor. You know, we don't spare any money on decorations. And also, it helps that the bomb went off on the 23rd of October, so it was 7 days away from Halloween. Everybody still has Halloween decorations up 200 years later, so it's not like it's hard to come by, so. Other than that, we got some nice spooky stuff going on here on these shelves. A little cooking station, a little fridge action for our settlers here. Here's the living room, or main bedroom, I guess you would say, of the settlement. You can't scrap these beds or move them, which is kind of annoying, because, like, this would be a prime area to set up some cool stuff for the party or whatever, but I digress. We're still going to have fun. There's some balloons. Coming over here, we got some pumpkins and some more balloons. We got our little radio boy. We got some toys for the kids, some stuff, some gross stuff for the adults to be into, I guess. I'm not really sure. Ooh, over here we got a witch's brew boiling and brewing and festering and boiling. I don't know any witch sayings or anything, but fester and boil and these nuts. I don't know. That's pretty cool looking though. I wouldn't drink too much of it. You had too many cups, you're gonna end up looking like this guy. Pretty topsy-turvy, tipsy. Had to sit him out. Got a nice little TV area in here, a little sitting room with our nice spooky looking decor couches. I can't sit in power armor, but you guys can imagine for me. Little jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. One of the kids left their trick-or-treat baskets in here, apparently. That's it pretty much for the main house. It's actually just kind of like a celebratory little hangout spot. Just chill. We have some more boo boys on the porch there. Some more cobwebs up there. A little witchy. And, stay out of the way. We're going to blow him out of the sky, Preston. Just wait. That's a spoiler alert for a future episode. Look at this guy with his nice little celebratory mask. He's getting in the spirit of things. Her too. I love it. Here we have our giant mute fruit garden outside in this little corner of the garden. And we have a nice little corn rows here. We have some children of the corn going on here, if you would. Some nice candles lighting our little things. There's a little Brahmin up there. And Bobby the Brahmin. Yeah, flicker that ear, girl. We have a nice Minutemen patroller here, making sure no one messes with the tree and disrupts our dead swampy man. We got a nice little eclipse action over there. The moon looks kind of creepy. I love that. It looks kind of beautiful, honestly. Other words, we got nothing much over there. Just a lot of corn. Up top isn't anything crazy. I didn't put anything up there yet, just our power generator. You know how I like to shove those things away. That's pretty much in a pylon. No beds or anything crazy. Alright, So, trenching up the hill here, this is the biggest and newest installment to the settlement. And this is the main ammunitions dump slash barracks for our base here. As you can see, it is also decked out and pays homage to the seances and the spooky time season of the settlement and respects the culture and lore. But it also, shows off that it's a Minuteman and kind of looks like a military installment slash building. So people know not to mess with it, but it still gets into the spirit of things. Still spooky. They got the jack-o'-lantern boys. Yeah, that's right. We go invisible when we crouch too. This power armor is pretty cracked. So, there's the front of her. We got the lights the whole way around, and got some spooky stuff going on, little cobwebs. And there's the sides, there's the top of her. She got the recruitment beacon up there and everything. There's not much going on in the back. There's just some spooky boys, that type of stuff. I don't think there's anything else outside here, basically, so let's go inside. I like the front door better, so there's a little boardwalk area to overlook everything. But here's the front opening. This is where everybody sleeps. There's just barracks. Nothing cray cray. It's pretty standard living quarters for our men and women of the settlement. Now up here is where the ammunitions dump area is. This is where our ammunitions person or people, our crew, get all our ammo together. They compile it. They take old ammo, start making new ammo, recasing the shells and things like that. They organize it. They put the different types of ammo together. They ship out ammo with our patrolmen and our supply lines and everything. So this is where the magic happens. This is the low key part of it. As you can see, we have a pretty hefty amount here. It's a pretty big ammo dump. We have a jack-o'-lantern here too. Apparently someone left some candy out. We got a little witch. And all sorts of spooky little trinkets up here. We got a fat man that looks like it's being cleaned or worked on or something. Looks like one of the crew members here was also cleaning or fixing a laser musket. Or, I don't know, upgrading it of some sorts. So, there's that. We have a lot of ammo trunks here full of ammunition and stuff like that. Over here we have steamer trunk full. We have another laser musket, focused one. We have some various fusion cores in case we need any. We have a ton of ammunition crates at the bottom. As you can see, they just litter the entire room. There's so many of them. So we have another laser musket. That's a short laser musket. It must be getting fixed or something as well. We have a few mini nukes up here that look like they're ready to be shipped out. Some more spooky stuff going on over here on this shelf. Behind me, we have some more trunks. In this corner, this is like where the ammunition organization goes on. As you can see, we have everything from 5mm round. We got our 308 rounds. Got our 50 caliber rounds. Got our 44 rounds. Got the 45 rounds. Got the 38 rounds, a little pistol shelf, you know what I'm saying? You got some more 5mm down there. Over here we have our more experimental stuff. We got the Argent plasma cells, fusion cells. We got a little bit of cryo cells going on. All right. We have some fusion cells, cryo cells, the Argent plasma cells. We got our flamer fuel, our plasma cartridges. We got some, what are these? The electromagnetic 2mm cartridges. We got cannonballs down there. We got our 10 mils right here with a 10mm pistol. Some more shotgun shells. 5.56 rounds. We got some jars and vats of creepy stuff. More 5mm down there. Steamer trunk. We got it all decked out, ladies and gentlemen. We have the works here when it comes to ammunitions. We got it all organized nicely and ready to ship out on the next supply line. Thank you.
Did you read the thing about Randy?
No, but he told me about it.
I
Oh, yeah, that's my dad.
Your messages.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, we have the works here pretty much for all the ammus. Our settlers, our Minutemen, they do really really good work when it comes to this type of stuff. So we're really happy with the way this works. It does a good job of feeding all our militiamen with ammunitions. It goes right to Egret's Tor Marina, and then from there just spreads out to all our settlements. It goes to Jamaica Plains, it goes to the Vault, it hits the castle, and it hits, Starlight Drive, and from there it gets dispersed even more, and then from there it gets dispersed. So yeah, it's pretty nice work that they do here in this spooky little settlement in Somerville Seances. Here we're on the top floor. We got some more boo boys. We have our armor workbench. We have another pylon. We have our storage lockers for everybody who works up here and needs anything or some space and stuff. And some more decor. We got our spotlights up here wired up to our recruitment beacon. That's where our power goes throughout the rest of the compound, as you can see. Loops down there to our power generator. It goes the whole way over to where our barn's at. Keeps that all powered and stuff. Taking a further look, we have a little Minuteman flag in here, and a little boo boy up there. Got a little outlook, or a little, overlook over here. Keep an eye on things. Got a spotlight and a minigun turret above us as well, keeping things nice, safe, and secure. Over here we have some more storage cells, and we have our weapons workbench in case anybody needs to work or upgrade a weapon, like you saw downstairs on the second floor. You come up here, work on it, and stuff like that. We have a nice little overlook in this area that keeps things, fresh and safe. Helps overlook the entire settlement, the swamp, make sure we ain't getting no swamp mans up our crack, or any Shreks, ogres, anything like that. That's pretty much it for the main command hub / ammunition sorting area, I believe. Like I said, this is kind of the heart of the settlement. We have all our gear, equipment, everything being cleaned, organized, and spread out here. We have the explosive shelf, kind of, and stuff. And all of our experimental stuff and everything. It just looks really nice, really neat, really organized. Really happy with the way it turned out. I enjoyed building here a lot. It's a really cool way to add some lore and some fun to Somerville place, because I haven't done a lot here, so I've never really built here, honestly. And coming outside on the side door here, we have, I believe, one last little area. And, we actually, real quick, we have a little water down here. We have a water generator, a water pump hooked up and powered so we can get some water. Sorry, I'm not with child labor. That's just they just only get assigned the food, so I really don't know what to do with that. But I'm not for child labor, if that's what you guys are hinting at. It's bad, naughty. But our last little area over here with Bessie the old Brahmin. Bessie the old Brahmin over here. We have our house area for our settlers to use. It's still got the spooky going on here, Got the old toilets. The old Johns, if you will, so they can take a 1, a 2, or a 3, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, this is Somerville Seance. This is where the seances of the Swamp Man, old John McDonald, happened. This is where Volt Tech reps were murdered after screwing over old John McDonald and taking his farmland from him, or trying to take his farmland from him. They quickly learned that that's not how it works whenever you're a swamp monster. And that's why they moved over here to where Vault 95 is. Other than that, we have to pay our respects here to old John McDonald. So, moment of silence, R.I.P. Now that that's done, we can hope that he doesn't attack our settlement this Halloween, this spooky season. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little tour of the Somerville place, or Somerville Seance is what I'm calling it. I hope you enjoy the spooky festivities that are to be had here. I hope you like the vibe and everything, and I hope you like the spooky content coming out. If you did, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more. I'm the General and Minuteman. I make these types of videos all day, every day, because we are making the Commonwealth a safer place. One spooky settlement build at a time. If you did like the video, let me know. I had a ton of fun decorating this place for Halloween and making all the settlers look spooky and decorating them with little outfits and stuff. And I hope you guys really did enjoy the content and the lore and everything, because it was so much fun to make. I have some more spooky settlement vids coming out before the end of spooky season. If you're interested and want to see those, make sure you stick around and keep checking the channel. And yeah, I will see you guys probably in the next video if you're cool, and if you're a loser, then I'll see you 2 videos from now, but I'll still see you, so haha. And with that being said, the General of the Minutemen would like to tell all of you guys that he wants you to have a great day, a great night, a great afternoon, and to say, at ease, soldiers. Whoo! Spooky season.